Okay, here's part 3 of the video. Now we've completed our program in SheetCam, and now we've opened it up in Mach 3. I've referenced out my machine to the edge of my material here. As you can see, we're right on the edge here. So that's our reference point. And we're doing it from the torch head, remember, because that's always going to be our reference point. And this is because we want to have our reference point being the torch head in the case that we run programs that are going to engrave and cut all within the same G code. So now we come over here. We have our post processor here. Our G code here. And if you go down, you can see the different points. So there's the Z-axis driving down, referencing out, driving to the offset. And then we have here M4. This M4, that's the trigger for the second relay that I have that operates the engraver. It will then it fires so it activates, I guess you could say, it activates the engraver. It goes down, marks the mark, turns it off with the M5 code, the same as the torch. Then this will cause the engraver to drive back up. It will go to the next reference point and make another mark. Sometimes in SheetCam you'll get kind of weird code here. For example, this Y05. I don't know exactly why it does that sometimes, but you can go in there under Edit G code and edit that out yourself if you want. So then, as you can see here, then M4 again, that's the next hole. And it'll just keep doing that all the way down through M4 until it has completed the code. It won't necessarily reference out the material every single time. It'll just do it on this code just once. So anyway, that's the code here, and I'll run just a few of them here so you can see. It's going to be really loud, so I would turn down your speakers on your computer if you can. Also, it's important to note that if you're working with a small piece of material like this piece of aluminum, there's a lot of vibration that's created through the engraver. So you'll either want to hold that down or have it clamped down, because it will vibrate out of place, and then obviously you won't have an accurate reading for your test. So I'll just run through one or two here so you can see, and then I'll do an emergency stop. So I'll drive my Z-axis back up at a safe distance so I can jog over, do a cycle start. It's going to drive to that reference point, as you can see. Now it's going to make the offset. Drive to the second. Now right now, I don't have very much air pressure at all, and that's why it's misfiring sometimes, as you can see right there. Just because I don't necessarily want to make a lot of noise right now. Obviously, when you're running the full program, you'll want all of the air pressure. See, that was the that does kind of the weird thing in the middle. Drive back to the reference point. And that's basically how you set up your Scriber. Now I'm going to measure everything out to see if everything's correct. And if I get an accurate reading, then I know everything's set up the way it should be. If not, then I have to try it again. So you can leave questions or comments below. And good luck referencing your own machine.